Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be going through my go bag just so I can show you guys what I have in my bag in case you need any ideas about where to start, because sometimes it can be quite overwhelming. So this is my bag. I got it from Amazon. It is a 60-liter bag. Here's my puppy. Her name is Haley. She's so cute. She's not a puppy, she's 12, but she's my baby. Yo, she's my baby. And so it's 60-liter bag. It was $60 from Amazon, which I think was a great deal because I've been looking for a bag like this for a while and they are quite pricey. So this was a great deal, I think. I have a tarp on the side, and on this side I just have a water bottle. And then I'm going to start with this front pocket, just at the bottom. It's kind of hard to open. Alright, come here. Okay, well, so I just ripped this crappy plastic bag, but I will get another one. So the first thing I have is some Kleenex. This is kind of like my gotta go when you gotta go. So on the go, Clorox on the go. I have a pee funnel, which I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but for us ladies, this is lovely, especially at night, I find. Because when you're going camping at night and you have to go pee, it is definitely scary when you have to have your privates exposed and you don't know what's out there. There could be snakes, there could be bugs. I like the safety that comes with this. Also, it's great for if you're on a road trip and you can't stop. You can use this. You can pee into a bottle. It's great. So that's why I have the Clorox wipes. I can wipe it down. It's not been used, so it's absolutely clean right now. I also have 3 scented garbage bags, just in case. They're good for a lot of things, but anyway. And then just a little hand sanitizer. So that is my I gotta go pocket of my backpack right here. And then we'll start with the next pocket. This is obviously the most easily accessible stuff. So I have my dog's collapsible water dish, also be used for food. I have a dollar store poncho. They're awesome. I have another Kleenex and a bigger hand sanitizer. So those are my items that I think that I'll be reaching for the most. So that's why I put them in the front. And that's all that I have there. And then let's open up this big boy. See what's inside. So the first thing that we have is I have a little towel for Haley. It's just a hand towel, but that would be great for her. Also can be used as a blanket, and I have one for me. So this one I got at the dollar store. It's a microfiber, it's a yoga mat towel. So it's meant to be put over a yoga mat, so it's really nice and big. But yeah, it's great for uses as a towel or as a blanket or a pillow, whatever you might need it for. Okay, next I have, this is my food bag. So as you can see, my bag is quite full, and I have this big Ziploc storage bag just to keep it waterproof on the inside, because this bag is water repellent, but it is not waterproof. And so even though I have everything in a Ziploc bag, I'm not particularly concerned about zipping them all up because I know that they're going to be waterproofed within this bigger bag. So just an idea, if you guys want to waterproof your stuff, that is a great way to do it. Alright, so here's my food bag. Not quite zipped up because there's quite a lot in here. So the first thing that we have is a mac and cheese pack. It's freeze-dried. My dad got it for me, and I was like, this is going to be perfect for my go bag. So I am a vegetarian, and often whenever there's free food available, it is meat-centered, which is great for all of you meat eaters, but if you have any kind of dietary restrictions, you definitely want to make sure that you include food that you're going to be able to eat comfortably. So if whatever they are serving is meat-based, I'm not going to be eating that. Somebody else can have my portion, and I will just have my mac and cheese, and I will be a happy camper. And then I have some sweet and salty mix. It's delicious. Love it. Always good to have. I have some clean beans, which are broad beans, I think. Yeah, roasted broad beans. 16 or 18 grams of protein per bag. So that's good for you if you're vegetarian or if you just like beans and protein. Again, more protein with the chocolate smoothie Vega protein mix. So that would be great if I get hungry. I brought some of my favorite roasted pistachios. They're chili. Oh my gosh, they are so good. Highly recommend, and they're great. So perfect size to take with you. And here I have some utensils. As you can see here, I just have some spoons, some forks, there's a knife, chopsticks. Not much, but just a couple items. And then I have some bars. So I have 3 of these fruit source bars, which are delicious. Highly recommend them. They're just fruit, so fruit and veggies sometimes. You can get fruit and veggie ones. And I also have 3 Cliff Builders protein bars with 20 grams of protein. So these are great if you're hungry. Just eat one and it will fill you right up. So that's all for my food. And then moving on, this is my toiletry bag. I have some pimple patches because I need them. And I have some toothpaste, some feminine hygiene products. It's important that you have as much as you would need for 3 days. So this is like a 72-hour bag. If you're on your period, maybe this seems like a lot to you, but it's probably a lot to me too. However, I'd rather have more than what I need than not enough, because that is just not a fun time. So there we go. That's what I got. And then here is a little first aid bag. I have a full first aid kit in the car. So I'm just going to take this little one just in my backpack. So I have a Tylenol. I have an Advil right here. I have Polysporin plus pain relief. Highly recommend this. Works fantastic no matter what your injury because of the pain relief. Oh my gosh, just game changer. And then I also have just like some Band-Aids. I have some Lipsil, medical tape, that kind of stuff. So it's not a lot. It's just a little bit just to kind of supplement until we have the real first aid kit, which is in the car. All right, and then I have, this is a mirror. Always good to have a mirror. Some earplugs, because if you ever want to get some sleep, you're probably going to want some earplugs. I also have a eye mask in here. This is just a cheap one. I think I got it from the dollar store. A lot of my stuff I got from the dollar store. I know dollar store's not the best store, but, you know, survival stuff can be quite expensive. So can toiletries. And I just did what I felt like I needed to do and bought what I wanted to have in my bag. Mostly from the dollar store, to be honest. So here's just a cheap little eye mask. So I think with the eye mask and the earplugs, I'll be good to go. And then I just have 2 little scrunchies for my hair. So I have quite long hair. And a hairbrush, obviously, because you gotta brush the hair. That's an important part of your hygiene, okay, everybody? You have to make sure that you have the proper hair care. As well as a small deodorant. I have a tiny Cetaphil face wash. Good to have. I have a Pantene shampoo and conditioner, a toothbrush, which, at the bottom here, I put a toothbrush cover that I got also at the dollar store on it to keep it nice and clean, and then I don't have to have the packaging, so that's great. And then in here I have just a soap. Good to have a container for it. Toothpaste, baby wipes, and then pimple patches, like I said. So that will do me great for 3 days. Definitely more than 3 days, but it's kind of hard to judge that kind of thing. All right, my next bag has kind of like survival stuff, I would say. So this is kind of like my survival bag. I have 2 N95 masks that I got at the dollar store. They're individually wrapped, so you just take one at a time, which is great. And then I also have some water treatment tabs. So this is fantastic if you don't have access to clean water. It kills bacteria, viruses, all kinds of stuff. So these are just a peace of mind kind of item that I have here. And did I show you my water bottle? I don't know if I showed you my water bottle, but I have just this dollar store reusable water bottle. So that's what I would put those tabs in. Or I could make my protein shake in this. So this is just what I have on the side there. And then I have some gum, because gum is great. helps with anxiety. I have anxiety, so if there's anything that I can bring to help me with that, then I'm gonna bring it. So this is one of those items. I have my passport, has my birth certificate in it, all ready to go. I have a charger for my phone, ready to go. That's great. I have Uno Express because I love Uno, and if you're in kind of a serious situation, especially if you're going to be sitting there for hours with nothing to do, it's kind of nice to have something to distract yourself. So this is one of those items. I have a little notebook that I got from the dollar store, and I'm not going to show you inside, but I'll tell you what's inside it. I have, sorry, one second. Okay, so it has my name, my partner's name, my dog's name, my cell phone, my partner's cell phone, my medical information, my date of birth, my medical history, allergies, and also I have pretty severe nosebleeds every now and then. So I just put a little note saying, please do not tilt my head back because it won't stop the bleeding and it just goes down my throat and it burns it. So anything that you think would be important for somebody to know, if you're not able to communicate it, it is great to have it written down. That way you can just show it to somebody and say, here, please read this. I also have a list of my medications written down with the dosage. So just in case, I mean, hopefully I'll be able to bring them with me. But if I run out or something like that, then I can get them hopefully renewed somewhere. I also have a page, and it says if I get a panic attack. So as I said, I do have anxiety. I don't get panic attacks very often, thankfully to my medication, and thanks to my therapist, and thanks to myself for all the hard work that I've put in. But in a stressful situation, it definitely is possible that I could experience panic attacks. So I just wrote down what to do if I get a panic attack. So I said, take slow breaths, count to 1, 2, 3, 4 as you inhale, count 1, 2, 3, 4 as you exhale, and repeat until normal breathing. And then I also have a little slogan or mantra that I want to repeat to myself. It says, you are okay, you are strong, you are loved, you are capable, and repeat until this feels good. So those are just a couple of little tips to help you if you happen to be suffering from a panic attack. Those are just a couple of things that help me. So, yeah. So I have a notebook with that stuff in it, and then just the rest is just blank, so I can use that for whatever information I need to write down. I can also use it as like a sketchbook. I do like to be creative, and if I'm really bored, you know, I'll just sketch in there. I have some markers in here as well. All right, so here I have a emergency blanket and a emergency sleeping bag. These are great. I've already opened one up, and the open one is in my partner's bag, which is behind me. He does not want to bring everything. I want to bring everything but the kitchen sink. He wants to bring the bare minimal. So he did not bring very much, but I did make him bring one of these emergency sleeping bags because they can also be used as an emergency shelter if need be. So we have that, and we have a little roll of duct tape that I'm pretty sure I got at the dollar store because the big rolls are just too big, too heavy, too bulky. I have a compass with a mirror, which is great. That's definitely a survival item. Have a little fidget, like a pop-it thing that I got. If I see a kid, you know, honestly, I'd probably just give this to them rather than have it for myself. But it is, it's quite therapeutic. It helps quite a lot, especially if you're having a rough time and you just need to do something with your hands. This is great. This is fantastic. Highly recommend you have some sort of fidget item in your go bag for yourself or for your kids or for whoever. It's a great item to have. So here I have a Duracell rechargeable hand crank radio and flashlight. I don't use the radio. The radio is not the best quality. It's very staticky. I mean, obviously it depends on where you are. There is an antenna, but just from experience, it's not the best. So I actually have another radio. I got a good one off of Amazon. This is a weather band radio. So this is fantastic if you need to check the weather. So it's got AM, FM, and WB radio. So I have this, and that's what I'll be using for a radio if I need to use it. Oops. I have a little sewing kit. I'm not sure where this came from, but definitely good to have. Good to have if you need to repair something. I have 2 Sharpie markers and 1 pen. And I also have a little Swiss Army knife. These are batteries that we taped up with electrical tape just to keep them safe for the radio. And then here I have like a thimble, some more string, and some safety pins just in case, and some buttons. And then finally I have a torch lighter that I got at the dollar store. It's great. Right now we are definitely trying to avoid using fire, but if you did need to make a signal fire, I mean for any reason, you want to have a good lighter for sure available to you. So that is my survival bag. I'm just dumping everything to the side because I will repack it all. I just wanted to show you guys what I have, just in case you are feeling anxious and don't know what to put inside of your bag. I wanted to show you what is inside of mine, just to share some ideas with you if you want to use them. If not, like, no worries. Like I said, I definitely have more than what I need. This is like luxury go bag, I'd say. So this is a bag for my dog. It's got some treats and a Kong, because if I don't put the treats in the Kong, they do not last very long. So we have that. And some more freeze-dried chicken treats. There's a squeaker toy from the dollar store. Enough food for, I'd probably say, 6 days. And an extra roll of dog poop bags. So that is for my dog. She's very important to me. I have 2 of these 1-liter bottles of water, one for me and one for the dog. So I have those inside of my bag. We also have big, I think they're 2 liters, 2 or 3. Actually, I'm not quite sure how big they are, but they're the big ones with the big handle that you get at Superstore or Sobeys. So we have a couple of those, but obviously they're not going to fit in my bag. And then the last thing that I have in here is my clothes. So I have one loose long sleeve sweater shirt kind of thing, and the rest I have in this little Ziploc bag. This is my summer clothes, so I don't have like pants or anything. I just have shorts. I have like pajama shorts. I have regular shorts. There's 2 tank tops in here. Definitely a few pairs of extra underwear and extra socks. And that's it. So there you go. That's everything that I have in my go bag. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. I'm happy to help in any way that I can. I know right now is a very stressful time for everybody. And if you're feeling like you need to have a go bag, but you just don't know what to put in it, hopefully this video will help you and give you some ideas. And yeah, stay safe. Okay, love you. Bye.